Ugh! Hello.
Hi. Welcome. Welcome, one and all. Morning? Hi.
Happy birthday. Thanks. It's time for the yearly tradition, wherever I just play fucking Metroid Zero Mission. That's it. There's no like special cause. There's no special tradition. It's just I play Metroid Zero Mission because I like this game. Hello, though. Hi. Thank you. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I have aged. You never would have guessed it, but, you know, I have turned 25 now. So, you know, I'm in, and now, you know, we're getting closer and closer. But I'm still spry. Still got a lot going into it. God, you're ancient. It's because I just lied. I'm not actually turning 25. I'm actually turning, like, 33. You know, I was actually, like, because I was born in, like... Actually, I think it's 35, actually, because I was born in the 90s. Like, I was born, like, 1990, so it makes it really easy to keep track of when I was born. Because it's just kind of like, you know... Well, maybe 36. I don't know. 34? I think it's 34. I think 34 is what I'm looking for. That one. Whatever the hell. I'm turning, like, 30, like, something. I forget. You stop keeping track after a certain age. And I fucking lied again! I'm not actually turning... I'm not even in my 30s. He's turning 26. Wrong. I'm turning 27. And by turning, I mean turned. I'm 27 now. That's my age. I'm 27. That's my real age. I was born in, like, 98. So you just take the current year, add 2. He's like 7. I'm like 7. And because I'm like 7, here you go. Now you all can sit there and watch ads while nothing happens. I'm an eldritch being and therefore I don't age. I mean, people have said that, like, pinning down my age is incredibly hard. Which, I mean, I don't really know what that means. But people say that, like, exacting my age is a very tough concept to many people. Because, like, if I say... like, oh yeah, I'm like, or if I tell people, like, guess, many people assume I'm in, like, my early 20s. People think I'm, like, 22, 23. People don't usually get, like, that I'm, like, almost, that I'm, like, over the hump of my 20s. Is she 26? No, Shen's older than me. But, like, not by much. Maybe by, like, a few months, but, like, she's older than I am. Because Shen has been 27. Yeah, she's older. She has been 27. And she will be 28 this year. Whereas, like, whenever people try to guess my age, they're like, oh, yeah, Jacob, Milky, he's like fucking, oh, you know, he's like, bleh. He's like 22, like 23, and it's like, nah, I'm 27. I just have a youthful spry. I've never lost my love for life. Hi, Milky. Hi. I'm still spry. I have whimsy. I maintain my whimsy at all times. I don't know. I think, like, I have grown old, and so because of that, it's like, damn. It doesn't fucking matter how I act. Oh, Milky, Johnny Paper from the New York Times. You've gone on record saying you want to abandon your flesh, and you claim that's enjoying life. Guards, tar and feather that man. Put him in the pit. Don't care which one. Put him in a pit. Find one. Put him in it. Hello, though. Hi. Okay, now that the ads are all done and everything, what's up? It's Metroid. If you've never been here for a Metroid stream, they're not that long. But usually, they're pretty fucking funny because of the fact that I just kind of stream of consciousness everything because I don't need to pay attention to the game that much because there's like no dialogue in this game whatsoever. It's just Samus running around being Samus. And so, like, because of that, I can just kind of autopilot most of the game. And I don't gotta think. Like, I can just talk while I play this game because it doesn't matter. This also works out good because after this stream, I need to fucking lay down again because I have a headache. And I need to go out to, like, birthday dinner tonight with, like, family. And so I need to, like, do, at the very least, the bare fucking minimum to not become, like, pile of bone meat in the booth while we eat. Yo, Milky, what's up? The sun? I feel like if you looked outside recently, there's the clouds. But I mean, also, I'm like flashbanged currently because I just went from playing like Calamity, like Terraria Calamity, to like being dead fucking tired, to now doing this. And it's like, wow, cool. Time feels like sludge right now. I feel like I am in sludge time. I don't really feel as though things are real. I feel like anybody could tell me fucking anything and I would believe it right now. Glasses, holy shit, what the fuck did you just do? Good God. I think the alerts are just fucking broken too because, like, what the fuck are they gonna do? How's it gonna handle that? That's 100 gifted subs. At this point, I'm pretty sure that covers everybody. I don't think there is a single person that has ever, like, watched this stream now that doesn't have a sub. What do you mean there's more? Save your fucking money. That's already, like, 58 community subs. Good fucking God. That's, like... Again, that's everybody is subbed now. The fuck? That's a lot. That's like a lot. I don't think I need to stop here. Hype train level goddamn 14. That's a new record. What the fuck? Save your money! I'm old, I'm ancient, it's whatever. But I mean, fuck, there we go, I guess. basically everybody has a sub. Which means everybody has to say thank you to Glasses. But now, since basically everybody is subbed, that means that, like, ads don't fucking matter anymore, I guess. But also, that means many of you can now use the new animated emote that I stole off of Tumblr. Fuck ads! We now have Hyper Dance Down. For those moments in which you want to fuck it up just a little bit harder. So wait, hang on, like, fuck, okay, so hang on. So whenever I bust out my classic bit of playing the amen break on stream, you now can properly react to it. That's not the amen break. It needs to be faster. There you go! See, now you can properly react to it. I figured that, like, I don't know. I saw this and was like, yeah, that's, like, stupid enough to where, like, I know people that would love that. And plus, I also am like, this is my Twitch channel. I can do with it what I want. What's your opinion on Earthbound and Fire Emblem? In Earthbound, you play as children. In Fire Emblem, the children are at war. Think about that. Who was that in the emote? I have no fucking clue. Think about that. Yay! Charge beam! You have to draw another line on your life chart. And I hope he gets here soon! Tired of this, alright? Tired of this will we, won't they type shit. Alright? I want to kiss him on his big bony lips. I gotta go to the red door. Aren't they at war in Earthbound as well, since it's a war against Gygas? I don't know. I've never played Earthbound. The only thing I know about Earthbound is just that, like, you know, it's boys. And then there's like the girl, because you can't just have boys. It's one of those gotta see the streamer play it games. I've never played Earthbound, no. I know, like, I know Earthbound just kind of exists, and then, like, everybody knows about Gygas because that was, like, everywhere on the internet, because it was on every compilation of YouTubers being like, top 10 most scary video games. Earthbound. At the end of Earthbound, there is a scary face, and in the scary face in Phase 2, if you look closely, details you missed in Earthbound. If you look closely at the details of Earthbound's scary face, you'll notice there is a baby. The baby is a reference to how developer Guy from Japan went to a porn theater and saw a baby. Gaming fact number 7. There is a rat man in Portal. Does his parents hate him? I think they do. All right, whenever I get bombs, then I can go and grab the other E-tank that's hidden. Because I still know how to bomb jump. It's like riding a bike. That's how I remember the Edo trauma story. I don't know. People have changed it so many times over the years, and like every YouTuber back then was just like, you know, fucking. Everybody needs to make the scary video. Top 10 scary things you missed in Mario. Number 1, if you look close, Mario has a black fucking line across the upper part of his lip. People assume that this is the blood of the Koopas, because he drinks it after he stomps on them, like a soup from a bowl. Wow. Scary Mario fact number 2, static PNG image of Birdo. This will be left up on the screen for 10 seconds while the person thinks of something to say about Birdo. Look, that's a mustache. Blood smear. And Glass's 1,000th gift sub. It's a tier 3 sub to trans rights. This one's for you.
Congratulations! 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 Congratulations!
Congratulations.
Congratulations!
Congratulations. 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 Congratulations.
Congratulations!
Congratulations.
Congratulations! Thank you all.
Japanese. Or give some love. You fucking, again, don't gift anything. Ever again. You've done more than enough. Way more than enough. This is like, way more than enough. Thank you. Immensely thank you. Truly, deeply thank you. But like, holy shit, never do that again. Ever. Go spend money on you. Is this a comfort game for you to play? I don't know, not really. I just like Metroid, and I think this one's fun because like it's short enough to where I don't gotta think whenever I play it, and then it's also like I just kind of know the game good enough, and it's kind of fun to sequence break too. It's almost like speedrunning in a way, because like you just kind of know the game at a certain point, and then running it becomes almost like second nature, and like it's like a casual speedrun almost, because like I'm bad at speedrunning, obviously, because like, you know, fucking I fell in the water already, like the acid, so it's like, you know, nice let's play. But because of that, it's a nice fun like casual speedrunny game. Here's your coin. Zzz. Bet now. Are you a fan of the Prime series? No. I like 2D Metroid because it's like tiny, fast. Fast and good platforming. Like, the reason I don't like Prime is because of the fact that like it's too floaty. And I like how, like, responsive and kind of, like, tight. The 2D games are. He hates the third dimension. I do fucking hate the third dimension. What's its point? What is it good for? What has 3D ever done for me, D? The answer is nothing. Like, oh yeah, we had every axis already done. X, Y. Then you have a Z axis where now things can rotate. Weird. Now it's getting strange. Alright? The sphere has solved none of humanity's problems. The wheel has. Anyway, good luck. If it's Tails, you're gonna make like a bandit. I'm sorry. Heads crowd basically get fucking nothing because everybody voted on it. Well, you know, you get something. I mean, you get a little bit. You get a tiny little sprinkling. Don't you need 3D to enjoy games like Xenoblade X? Maybe. Who cares? Any game you can make that's worth making, you can make in 2D. If you can't make it in 2 dimensions, it's not worth making. Ice Beam? Oh no. Minecraft can be made in 2 dimensions and be made better. Case in point, Terraria. Terraria, one of the greatest video games of our time, made by, I'm pretty sure, like, Hephaestus himself, came out as a 2D side-scrolly game and is one of the best to ever do it. It didn't even, it does not have a Z-axis. It lacks the Z-axis. And yet, it's still great. Monster Hunter. We don't need a Z-axis in Monster Hunter. You can do it in 2 dimensions. Get me out of here. Dragon's Dogma is okay, but in 2 dimensions, it would be better. Again, what has the Z-axis ever done? For you specifically. Think about yourself. Think about you as a person. What has the Z-axis done for you specifically? Your answer should be a resounding nothing, because I don't need it. Think about directions, all right? Directions? Oh, yeah, it's on your left. Oh, yeah, it's on your right. You don't say, like, oh, yeah, it's on your up. Fighting games are 2D. Fighting games are 2D, and everybody loves fighting games. Literally everybody. It's made me need glasses. See what the Z-axis does to all of us. Hello, Miss Brain. Have you considered 4D? Is it like 4D, just like smell-o-vision at this point, though? And let's be honest, is there any game you want to smell? Like, ever? I do not think any game is worth smelling. Overcooked. Cooking games. But, like... Oh, no, bomb jump. I lost my rhythm? Hang on. I had it! The hard part is getting this. Because you need to get high enough to where, like, I can just go over. I got it. All right, I'm gonna get the thing. 40 is time. Slime Rancher, Cooking Mama, Antechamber, Cooking Mama. Earthbound came out with those scratch and sniff smellable games. Liar bars, otherwise I can't get immersion. Okay, but like, again, if you're playing a cooking game and like you fuck that up, you're gonna smell that then. Like, you're gonna smell the bad. It's gonna, like, permeate through your house. And then you gotta deal with that. Not from as good as Mama. You're not as good as Mama. You will only be almost as good as Mama, ever. Because, like, okay, high-profile releases, right? Like, I never want to smell Dark Souls, ever. I never want to smell that game. I don't want to boot up like any FromSoft game and be like, all right, time to play like Soul of the Damsels, Volume 7. Here we go, booting it up in my fucking PlayStation 7 million. And then it boots up, it's just like, because you just smell like rotting corpses. There we go. I knew I could do this. I would like to smell Armored Core. I can just take you to a gas station and blindfold you, and that is the exact same experience, probably. Is it Milky giving birthday? No. Milky, don't you want to smell Manus the Dark? No. I feel like he would smell like a zoo exhibit for gorillas. Like, I could get the same experience just going to a farm, probably, and getting something close, but like probably less foul. The game would tell you which thing to smell. I don't want to imagine smell-o-vision either, because Kojima would do some kind of fucking weird thing with that. And you know he would. Remember whenever Kojima tried to make a video game bleed? Or like make a video game smell like blood? It was one of those two. So like, if this was real technology that could be implemented into video games, Kojima will, like, force you to smell something. Milky's birthday? Yes. What about the gaping dragon? That's just corpse! So much of Dark Souls is just like, here's the corpse! So if smell-o-vision was a real thing, you would just be sniffing corpses all the time. Imagine smelling Bloodborne. I would rather the fuck not. Bloodborne is worse because, like, so much of Dark Souls is, like, dry stink, which is fine. It's not good, it's not preferable, but it's fine. Bloodborne is wet stink. And wet stink is always, like, infinitely worse because for some reason, wet stink permeates. Dry stink does not. What would coral smell like? Probably like cinnamon and blood. Skyrim. Skyrim just stinks. It's medieval fucking times. I don't even care. It's medieval fantasy. That shit stinks. That stinks. Like, the horses just like shit on the road. Stinks. All right, so now that I can do this trick, I have free reign of the game, basically. Because, like, the power gripper, while cool, I don't necessarily need. I used to be so good at bomb jumping. Whatever. Whatever. I'll come back later. I'll get the ice beam. I'll come back and get it. I do not want to smell limbs. Exactly. Smell-o-vision's like the worst thing you'd ever add into a video game. Now, taste-o-vision, that could be different. Because imagine how... This is, like, highly dependent. Because, like, depending on how taste-o-vision is implemented, many people would pay top dollar to, like, lick a Souls boss game's feet. People would pay, like, top dollar for that. It just depends on, again, how depraved people are willing to go. What? I know at least, like, 4 people that would go fucking mental to lick, like, Smo's feet. How would SMT5 smell? Specifically, like, ash from a fire. And then also, I'm gonna throw in tiny bits of, like, salt water. Smell? Yes, smell. I'm gonna say it. I don't care. Who needs to use the ice beam ever? It's for cowards. People who'd kill to lick Blythe Elden Ring would make FromSoft finally port Bloodborne. You can say Bao. Like Bao the whale, the VTuber. You can say her. How about Slay the Princess? Blood is there yet again. I'm gonna go with, like, sweat. Definitely, like, there's like BO sweat in there. And then also, tiny bit of, like, fresh cut grass. Cooking Mama would be a great smelly game. No, it wouldn't. Because again, you're gonna fuck that up. You're not gonna be as good as Mama. You will get, like, almost as good as Mama. You will never be Mama. Also, the way it's gonna work, okay? Like, Smell-O-Vision's gonna come out, and people are gonna be like, they're gonna be playing the game. They're gonna, like, forget the fact that Smell-O-Vision is on at a certain point, and then they're going to, like, do something stupid in, like, the cooking game. And they're gonna be like, all right, time to make, like, Grandma's famous, the shitty pissies. And you just start throwing, like, 3 slabs of beef and, like, 8 pounds of butter, and then, like, milk, and then various heads of lettuce into, like, a boiling pot. And then that smell is going to permeate into your nose, and you're gonna be like, ugh! What Metroid games smell like? They need sulfur. Sulfur is definitely, like, a prerequisite in this game. Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom would smell good. I think you're very much overestimating just how often Link takes a shower. Oh, but I mean, Link swims in salt water and ponds. Left 4 Dead 2 would smell. I mean, yeah, that's all corpse. Again, this is a corpse game. So much of Smell-O-Vision is reliant on you, the consumer, not playing corpse game. But so many games that people like to talk about and play have a corpse in them at some point. And usually, like, it's a big shambling corpse that kind of smells. What's salt water? It's all rivers. Okay. It's not all rivers. What would Mario Party smell like? Cyanide. Specific, like, the chlorine gas, probably. Whatever kills you the fastest. That's what it smells like. Because I don't believe that there's any joy and or, like, friendliness. There's no peace in Mario Party. That's all malice. This isn't... No, this is. This is where I get the Varia suit. Potentially, if I can bomb jump my way up there at this point. This will be hard. Oh! I fucking am so good at every video game. Holy shit. I'm so good. What about Valhalla? Just like a smoke? A lot of smoke, I'm gonna say. Like cigarette smoke. And also, yes, you just asked what would a bar smell like? Balatro just smell like how casinos smell. I don't think Balatro has a smell because largely it's just cards. Like, I think it probably just smells like cards. So, I mean, you could just like, I don't know, open up a pack of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I need high jump for this, don't I? Or do I? What does Jimbo smell like, though? Nothing. Again, like, that's cards. What you are describing and what you were asking me to describe the smell of is cards. Open up, like, a pack of cards. That's Balatro. Anyway, here's the cool Samus. Jimbo smells like Ben Starr. How do you know what Ben Starr smells like? What's Master Chief smell like? I am sad to tell you that I am not the arbiter of smell. I am not a part of a secret society deigned to assign smells to every single video game forever. I am largely, as of currently, lying to you. What does Kiryu smell like? Look up any body wash. That. I don't need to say. Your insights are very intriguing. It was at me! But again, I am not the arbiter of smell. There you go, my bugs. Eat. Eat and be merry. There's a candle company that does video game scents. What does Mario smell like? Smell the characters from 2008. Popular belief is that Mario has a strong scent of sweat, plumbing tools, and oil and sewage. Others believe that his scent is associated with Italian food and spices, along with the unpleasant scents described above. People think Pit smells like a bird. Zelda is believed to smell like lavender and other fresh and pleasant scents. But some people argue that when her footwear comes off, her feet reveal is not so smell pleasant. This is a fucking terrible thread. Okay, no, stopping there. All right, thank you 2008 Smash Brothers forums. You were all freaks back then. Nothing's changed. Is this a blind playthrough? It is not. I have beaten Zero Mission so many times. I just enjoy the video game. Why is Smash Bros. Talking about it? You are really going to ask. You're going to be shocked. You're going to be shocked and or question why people on a Smash Brothers forum are discussing how Zelda's feet smell. Think about this. Really think about this. Think about the people that are discussing this. And are there any video games you're looking forward to playing, Milky? Wild! I want to kill things again with a stick. So much snow outside. Holy shit. Here's one of many. Red Dead Redemption Arthur Morgan Candle Plus Matches Gamer Gift. This candle smells like Arthur Morgan. I do not want to smell a cowboy that, spoiler alerts for Red Dead 2, I guess, died of tuberculosis. Will Milky ever play Evolved again? Probably whenever they release another big update. Then I'll probably come back, because I do really enjoy our time in Voices of the Void, because I am stupid and that game is made for me. Fallout smell time. What good comes from why would you want that? You don't want that. There is no conceivable way you would want that. Yeah, can I smell the weird, like, rotted flesh of a two-headed cow? And also just what, I don't know, there's probably, like, there's so much asbestos. A big update literally just happened, but sadly testing phase. Well then, we wait for the testing phase to be over. And then I return to my ship in the woods. Arc 2 Vin Diesel car air freshener. You should be like... You should be crucified in a way that, like... You should be killed in a way that's more gruesome than what they did to Joan of Arc. Yay. What'd they do to Joan of Arc? They tied her to a stake and burned her alive. And then she was like, I'm happy with this because I love my people. I love France. Yippee, yay, woohoo. And then she died because she burned. Big fan of Joan. I suggest the pear wiggler. Fun fact, you can make your own pear wiggler at home. Put a brick inside a washing machine. But watch out! This trick only works once, gamers. I thought they boiled her. I don't think they boiled Joan. I'm pretty sure that was just burning. However, maybe, I mean, I don't know. I wasn't there. I love Kraid. Alright, now I gotta grab this. She also said she loved God and thought it was God's will for it to be burned, if I recall. I mean, back then, everybody kind of just had God or you died. like, to be fair, I think most of the time, whenever, like, you exist in medieval times, your options for most things are limited because it's either like, well, I mean, I can grow grain, I can die of dysentery, or I can go think about God. And these are like your 3 avenues for entertainment. Jay giving breaking news on how someone died 500 years ago. You don't know! You weren't there! The news outlets are wrong! History books are wrong! I saw Joan of Arc climb down off the entire wooden stake and she pulled out a gun. She started blasting. The last candle link apparently has poisonous plant smell in it. Well, I mean, if you think about it, that's probably okay. It's probably like medicinal in some way, just because of the fact, like, you know, poison in small amounts is good for you. By that, I mean, that's how they make anti-venom. But also, maybe if you drink enough of it, you might just develop anti-venom of your own. I don't know. I've never drank poison. You could be the first. You can pioneer a new field. Or you can make the people at the Poison Control Center very rich. Funny worm. Caffeine is bug poison, so you've drank poison before, but like never real poison. There was that time I poisoned myself on like B12, but that was an entirely different situation. And like that wasn't really poison, but it's kind of just the same way of like if you drink too much water, you die. That was an overdose. That's it. But I mean, overdosing is also kind of just poisoning in like a very roundabout way. How do you OD on B12? I mean, remember? It was gamer subs. Because I'd never had gamer subs before. And so whenever I went over to Shen's last time, and, like, she was in the middle of, like, her Gamer Subs partnership, I just kept drinking Gamer Subs, like, whenever I got thirsty, which was, like, multiple times a day. So, like, I would just drink it because I'm like, wow, tasty drink. I love tasty drink. This is such a tasty drink. And then, like, as the day went on, when I woke up, like, the next morning, I was like, oh! Oh! Moving was the hardest thing to do ever. That's why there's serving size on nutrition labels. I put things in my body, and I trust God to either reward or punish me based on how much I put in. They sell non-energy versions, like just the flavors. They sell non-caffeinated versions. But I don't know if that would fix the whole, like, I drank too much of it and got sick thing. I think I need to be a ball. I do need to be a ball. And then here... No. This is fake. And then I'm getting closer and closer to the drop-down point whenever I get to go beat the shit out of Crave. Got told I'm fat, so I'm being forced on a diet. Don't worry about it. Don't they sell ramen? Yeah, they sell ramen. But then again, I can't comment on weight at all because I apparently have like a very envious weight. And I mean, I also have like a grabbable waist, according to people. So I mean, like, I weigh a very consistent, like, 135 pounds, and I'm never going above this weight, I'm convinced at this point, because, like, whenever I was, like, 18, my dad was like, you know, hey, enjoy your, like, thinness while you can. I mean, you know, like, one day it's all gonna come catching up to you, and I'm like, okay, Dad, I believe you. I was excited for that to happen, because I could actually, you know, look like a real person, and not just like a weird kind of shambling skeleton man. And yet here I am, at 27, and I still haven't gained any weight. I'm still basically just as thin as I was when I graduated high school. Every single thing in my closet from high school still fits. I was told I hit a growth spurt once I hit 18. Lies. That's because you grow again at 25. They don't tell you this. You gain another 2 inches. In what category? That's up for you. All right? That's random. That could be 2 more inches of toenail. Or your toes could grow with an extra 2 inches. Or your bones. One of them. Apparently you barely eat. I eat sometimes. Okay, I would be fantastic in the ancient hunter-gatherer society because I would not be a burden on the winter rations. I would be so good at being in the village. All right, I would be fucking great at it. That's why I don't eat, all right? It's a survival instinct. Inside me, there is a 4-year-old, like, Botswanan boy that lived on the steppe, all right? And he had to survive eating nothing but day-old gristle and slightly rotten berries. And so he knows not to take granted. He knows to save the meal, savor every meal, and he appreciates what he has. Would you supply any of those rations in the first place? No. I would be a burden on resources, but people would take care of me anyway because they would, again, think I'm some kind of oracle. I hate Kraid. No, 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 no. He's gonna, I'm not gonna hit the cycle. Back up, you fat fuck! There we go. Milky, you get kicked out of the tribe and you know it. They would love me because of the fact that I am quirky. They would think I am possessed by spirit. I would make a great priest. I'm just gonna say that right now. I would make a great priest. Ancient medieval priest, I'd fucking excel at that job. Or probably like a shaman. Yeah, see, I'd be a great shaman. You'd piss off every god known to man. No! One of them would like me.
Do you think it'd feel kind of like good to get eaten by Kraid? Like,
just kidding, but like,
do you think it'd feel good?
I'd make a great priest, and I would. I keep saying this. No one ever believes me, but I would. I would make the best priest ever. I need to hit this because otherwise my brain is going to hate me forever. But like, look, okay? So many things about like medieval priesthood is probably just lying, just good enough to where like you don't get drawn and quartered. I need to do it again. I need to do it again. I can do that. I can lie so good. Also, you accept bribes. I mean, that's just like, that's good business. Okay, this works. Yeah! Alright, good. I'm not gonna be thinking about doing that for the rest of the day. Alright, this is like the runoff area if you fall into like the soup. Put people in the bracket for going to heaven. I mean, back then, okay, if you went like back in time with like your current like modern day mindset, you could get away with so much because people of the medieval times and like the medieval era were so fucking stupid. And like, that's fine, that's fair. It's not really their fault. Many people just couldn't even read. But because of that, you can literally just like open a Bible and then just say whatever. Like, whatever. And they just have to believe you because what are they gonna do? Read it? They can't. What's even down here? You are map room. Oh, okay. You know the day and it still works. I mean, yeah, but it's harder now because people can read. Like, back then, it was so easy because no one could read, and they also didn't just want to. I mean, okay, well then again, you can very easily just get away at this point by just feeding misinformation into like ChatGPT. Can you die, please? Oh, throw prunes at him now! Fucking ancient. God. What? Yeah, I don't really care. I should have just left Kraid. How's it feel to be a hag? At every given moment during this stream, I have one giant, long, gnarled toe that I have dipped into a cauldron. I am stirring this cauldron consistently throughout the entire stream as to not fuck up my potion. No one has ever mentioned it, so I can only assume that the bubbling brew does not get picked up on the mic, of which I am grateful. Selling the bathwater. I'm not bathing in it, I'm brewing it. And yes. What kind of potion? I've been buying body wash from the Walgreens every day at 3 p.m. I dump it into a giant vat and I stir it constantly. My goal is to make the ultimate clean solution. I have been brewing this now for 3 weeks. I keep looking away from what I'm doing, and I keep running into doors that I need to actually, like, do something to. I figured you were older based on your cynicism. I mean wisdom. You're, like, the only person that's ever thought I'm older. Everybody usually just assumes I'm younger. People are usually like, oh, yeah, fucking, like, Milky/Jacob. Yeah, he's like 24, I think. I assume you're 25. I mean, hey, thanks. That's 2 years younger than I actually am. I don't know. My personality kind of got hard-locked at around, like, age 19 or 20, and then I've just been kind of rolling with that ever since. What do you mean you aren't prepubescent? Like, dude! Miku in Fortnite tomorrow, dude! You've got to check out this Glizzy skin! Oh! I'm never saying those words ever again. For the next hour. At least the next hour, I'm never saying that. You took on the Germa personality. Whenever Germa retired, he split his essence into like fucking 7 Chaos Emeralds, and I got one of them apparently. Northern Lion got the other one. Like one of the other ones. You sound like mid-20s for sure, which is good, because I mean, that's my age, so I hope I sound like that. Usually, like, I don't know, I get along really well with kids, and I worry that that's because, like, you know, I have, like, the outward appearance and also maybe the mannerisms of, like, a 6-year-old. Vinny has the groom for sure. I mean, Vinny definitely has one, yeah. I don't know. I feel like whenever Germa just stopped streaming, like, as his entire thing, and now just does it when he wants to, his essence definitely got, like, spread to other streamers. You are of ancient priest variety. That's kind of bad, though, isn't it? Because if I'm like ancient priest variety, usually those are the people that like do bloodletting. And granted, I think bloodletting would be really funny, but I also understand that sometimes you don't need to like lose blood. I think that bloodletting is by and far the funniest form of like, this will fix you ever. But then again, plague doctors are also really funny because it was just kind of like, I don't know, medicine was kind of just like, who fucking cares back then? So I can do this, but I don't want to do this because I want the high jump. Like, yeah, you know, your son that has, like, very clear signs of what we now know to be, like, ADHD and also just another, like, maybe other neurotypical disorders. He's got demons, and the only way you can cure him is by locking him in, like, a dark, super fucking darkest room you have. Make him smell this, like, lavender for 5 days straight and go in there every so often and spritz him with, like, this weird solution I've made. This will fix him. This will not fix him. 2 years of the carnival. Thanks for the time. Happy to be the ringleader here, as always. What chaos techniques do the German emeralds give? Definitely noises. You get bequeathed like a different noise depending on what emerald you get. That would fix me. It would not fix you. It would not fix you at all. You know what would fix you? Medicine. But also, I don't think anything here can fix neurotypical disorders because, I mean, we're all kind of our own very special blend of, our brain doesn't work like it should. That was useless. My brain worked properly. I don't think I would enjoy this stream as much. No, it does. And if it did, it would. You would. Because, like, think about it, okay? So many people love to go to the zoo because the animals are, like, freaks. It's fun to look at the animals in, like, enclosures. I am an enclosured animal. And you look at me and you're like, wow. What a fascinating form of existence this is. I'm going to poke it with a stick and see what happens. There it is. What animal would you be? Combination howler monkey, trilobite. I want you to imagine for a moment, what if a crustacean could scream? I imagine that would be me. I would be the talk of the exhibit. Many people would come to this exhibit and they'd be like, Mom, I'm scared. I don't want to go to the screaming crab again. And yet every single time, the mother would be like, silence, Billy. We all must gather around and hear the crabs cry. And then once again, there I would be, on my hands and knees, crawling around, filter feeding, going, and thus I would rake in millions for the zoo.
The horror.
Trilobite is such a neurodivergent. Don't you judge what crustacean I pick. All right, you're not like a BuzzFeed quiz. Pre-roll ads are on. Run an ad break to disable them. How about you suck my entire ass? I can't believe Zorian didn't get like a sub. What the fuck? Okay, whatever. I guess we have to run an ad then. There's ads, so we can just kind of talk for a little bit. I'm not judging, I'm saying it's a fact. I mean, so far, in recent times, this stream has just become, like, a bunch of people. I feel like that one scene from, like, The Good Place, if you've ever seen it. Wherever, there's, like, that lady, like, I think, like, the redhead, that's, like, sitting on a couch. And she's like, I'm the most interesting woman in the world. Oh, wait, no! It's Brooklyn Nine-Nine. It's, like, it's the, like, kind of, like, bitchy secretary from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Where, like, she goes to, like, a party, and she's like, I'm the most interesting woman in the world. I am God's favorite princess. Gina! It was Gina! And in a lot of these moments, whenever I am on this stream, I feel like Gina. I feel like I am saying things, and many of you are just looking at me and, like, writing down things. Because so many people in this stream try to, like, armchair diagnose me with, like, a million different brain worms. And to be fair, I've never actually got, like, tested for anything. Ever. Because it's like, why would I? So because I've never been tested, there's so many people that just, like, wander in here and are like, Milky, there's absolutely, like, 100% something fucking wrong with your head. And I'm like, I mean, maybe, but I've never been tested, so who gives a shit? You've never been tested? I don't know. I don't even know what I have. I mean, I know for a fact I took one of those online autism tests because, like, every single one of my, like, friends did in, like, a different server. And whenever I took the autism, like, we all compared autism scores. Where the fuck is it? Was it not here? This one. So, like, one of my friends that, like, legitimately has autism got, like, 107. And then I got 121. And I was like, what does this say? What does that say? We can't diagnose you, but the vibe check is passed every time. I mean, I think I just kind of emanate some kind of frequency that attracts people to me. You know how, like, in a way, I feel a kinship with the car. I feel a kinship with the blinking sedan from Left 4 Dead. In that, whenever I am, like, poked and or prodded, I release a frequency that for some reason attracts people. Look at the ace succubus. I am firmly unfuckable, and I will die on that hill. Nobody comes to this stream to, like, thirst follow me, or because they're like, oh my god, he's so funny and, like, pretty. No one does that. People come to this stream because I'm a freak of nature. People come to this stream because they want to see the weird thing in the woods once again scream and, like, make a gesture of some kind. I gesture so much with my hands. Let me scream at you. You all are the knight errant, okay? You are on a quest. You are on a quest, and when you come to, like, this part of your quest, you come to me, the hermit in the woods, and I give you sagely advice that is at least, like, hidden behind 7 different riddles. No one does that. What the hell is that? Are the ads over yet? They have to be over, right? Yeah, they probably are. How do I do my taxes? Don't pay them for long enough. Eventually, the IRS will come and they'll help you pay your taxes. You are fucking funny, but not fuckable funny. And I stand by that's a good thing. I do not think the quality of my life would improve in any way, shape, or form if, like, people were trying to, like, slide into my DMs, for instance. I don't think my life would be better in any way for that. Get the hell out of here. Okay, so now I need to get to the running start. That's the... Avoiding the VTuber experience as much as possible, I see. I couldn't do it! I could never be a VTuber because, like, so much of being a VTuber is establishing a parasocial relationship with, like... In a way, it's establishing a parasocial relationship to some degree with your audience. And the thing is that no matter what, I don't think anybody wants that from me at all. I think it works a lot better as a chat, streamer dynamic, whatever. I just call you all freaks and you call me a freak. Like, I could never be like, oh my god, Zorian, it's so nice to see you again. Oh, thanks for stopping by again, you know? I really appreciated what you did for me last time. Like, with the advice on, like, Garfield cart, that really helped. Instead, I see you all show up and I'm like, all right, you're fucking number 7 on the Book of Grudges because you fucked me over you fucked me over sideways one time. And you're in the book. I remember. Yeah, like, I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, thanks for the biddies. Oh, thanks so much. I'm gonna be like, why are you giving me money? First of all, this circus is free and you're paying for it. You're the fool. I'm not. Oh yeah, the book. The Book of Grudges is very real. It's also not a book. It's a Google Doc. But I have it. Rank am I in the book after Sonic Unleashed? I don't know. I haven't checked the book in a while. Mainly because of the fact that I got really, really, really busy. Like, toward the end of the year. And then I was like, oh, I can't stream. Am I still number 1 in the book? I don't think you're in the book, like, number 1 anymore. I'm pretty sure number 1 is, like... Who was number 1? Maybe it was. I'd be shocked if Milky remembers my name by the next stream. To be fair, we're not big enough here to where I have to, like, look at you all and then refer to you collectively as chat. I do recognize many of your names, like, if that's a shocking revelation or not. I do recognize a lot of your names. To the point where, like, if I saw you in a different stream, I could pick you out as, like, one of my viewers. How about that? How big are you?
I get bigger every stream. With each and every passing stream, I grow a little bit larger. The elastic of my waistband stretches to fit my big maximum girth.
Like, see? I like your voice. That's like the funniest thing you could have said. Bro, TMI. Oh, just sure now. As Mr. Fantastic, expand 5 times. What is this? Oh, wave beam. We love your funny words, Magic Milkman. I feel like that is also a good representation of this stream. I am just kind of like that weird guy from the fucking Clone High. And each and every one of you is JFK. I like your funny words, streamer man. It is funny just how many people like to wander in here and be like, oh my god, Milky, are you like a voice actor? Milky, you should be a voice actor. And it's like, nothing I do is acting. That's kind of like, that's also a big thing. I'm not acting. This is just me. Acting implies that I am putting on a front of some kind to like better portray a character or emotion. I'm just doing this. There's no act. I'm just weird. Back up, back up, back up. I'm not gonna get a running start. With a great announcer voice. It's because I used to fucking narrate cockfights. This is a lie. I've never done this. I've never seen animals fight each other in a non-Pokemon-esque context. You are very funny. This is debatable. Milky's salesman voice is great for selling snake oil. I have no qualms about selling people bunk products, but like only if it's like funny. It has to be funny bunk. I'm not gonna sell someone like a pyramid scheme or like crypto, but I would sell someone like toaster for rocks. That's like funny. That's just funny enough to where I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll sell that. I don't care. Boy, this is like the perfect angle to just do this. Now, I know for a fact that, like, in the speedrun of this game, you need to, like, wall jump. And then, like, once you wall jump, you can kind of, like, do this thing wherever you fucking just constantly, like, do... How do you put it? Like, you do this, basically, like, in the air. And, like, you do it so fast, you just hover. I don't watch people unless I can get behind their voice because I'm autistic as fuck and you have an excellent voice. I mean, I get it. I also have a thing for voices that are, like, you know, that are good. Women can hover. That's the important thing. Is that a task thing? Maybe? I don't know. Hang on. Metroid, Zero Mission, bosses. What was that thing I just fought even called? Was it the acid worm? No, the acid worm is a different thing. Kirugiru? Metroid Zero Mission Kirugiru. I don't want the 100% walkthrough. Metroid Zero Mission Speedrun. 40 minutes, AGDQ. How did they do Kirugiru?
Great too. Yeah. And this basically they're
That's Kraid.
day at 4.
Wait, what the fuck? They go immediately from Kraid?
Selection of items that were not.
Oh no, they skipped Kraid originally.
But yeah, it was a bit fun.
Oh. Good call.
Okay, so like watch this. So what they do in the speedrun here for Kiru is they'll like blast it from the back, like the back here. Don't take that out of context. Then like they jump up, they wall jump, and then they use the wall jump to shoot the entire like side like that. while also getting good angles on the way down to just immediately blow up the left side.
Excuse me?
Okay.
That's what they do. No back shots? Bug back shots? Yo, what are you rocking with there? Can't help but notice. I noticed your thorax. me and my drones noticed your thorax from across the hive. It's like, it's right there, isn't it? I knew I could bomb Joe. Damn, Queen. Nice thorax. How many eggs you gestated? I don't think I could ever survive at a bar. Like, ever. Looky, stop the bit. Stop the count! Stop it! Loki walks into a bar. I feel like I could do one of those, like, worst of videos. Like, around here, we have very few best ofs, I feel. Like, there isn't really a best of Milky. But there's a lot of worst. Mainly because I can't fucking help myself from doing the big and round shit. I physically cannot stop myself from doing it. It's a problem. It's a very real problem that I have, but I physically cannot stop doing big and round. Don't say that, King. I'm glad you believe in me. Never been one of those. You know what I mean, Glasses. I feel like worst of fits what we have going on in this stream better than like a best of. Just because of the fact that so many times during this stream, there will be things where I'm like, where I am doing a bit that only I find funny, and so many people in chat are like, Milky, stop. Milky, please stop. Please, Milky, just stop the bit. This is, Milky, bad bit. Bad bit. I'm like, but it's funny. This is funny. Can you die, please? I think... Okay, yeah, this is a full heal. Like David. The David bit was funny only to me. It was funny to no one else but me. And I stand by that. I'm pretty sure everybody fucking hated that bit. Don't care, though. I found it funny. All right, here we go. You know what it's time for. If only there was a way to fight this boss that wasn't just stand directly underneath him and mash the goddamn B button on my Game Boy, my Nintendo Game Boy Controller Advance. Good Ridley fight, everybody! What's the point of glasses? Not you, Glasses, the mod. I mean, like, the things I wear on my face. What's the point of these things? Because, like, I just took a drink from, like, my cup. And the liquid in the cup, like, it splashed back down into it. And it splashed in a way that, like, caused particles to go up and out of the cup. And the thing is that whenever it did that, they got into my fucking eye. What is the point of this? If you've ever worn glasses, this is a very common problem that happens all the fucking time, and I don't know how this happens. If it's like raining, for instance, you would expect that your glasses would take the brunt of this, because it's like, I'm wearing giant windshields in front of my goddamn eyes. So of course they're going to prevent water from getting like near my eye. No, rain just falls in between the space in between the glasses and your eye, and it's like, cool, thanks. What's the point of these? They're not airtight, man. But you'd think. I'm so used to fighting him before Kraid that Kraid's normally kind of easy. I've never actually done Ridley first. I didn't even know you could. Milky wants goggles. They can be a fashion statement. Never knew you wore glasses. I have worn glasses since like 3rd grade because my eyes are bad. If I take off my eyes, I see a Metroid boss. As I can find it. That's my Johnny Test web crack. Not that. Metroid Fusion. Lost. Data. It's this thing. Whenever I take off my glasses... Come on. I think it's like the Ghetto X? No. Plant Core. Barrier Core. Whenever I take off my glasses and, like, look at a light, I see this. Like, that pattern right there on the big thing in the middle is what I see whenever I look at lights. What is that? That's a Metroid Fusion boss. It's the Barrier Core. Like, this is pretty much the only way I can describe, like, I can get close to the pattern of what lights look like. Like, it complete with these little, like, spike things around the edge. Like, this is what lights look like. If I don't have my glasses on. You might have a torn, like, eye filament thing. Is today birth? Today is birth, yes. I don't think I do. Like, I've been to an optometrist many a times. They're just like, yeah, I mean, you got bad eyes. And I'm like, thanks. Happy birthday. Thank you. Big thanks you. Thanks you. I thanks you. Khajiit has stream if you have what? If you have viewers. Yeah, baby! All right. But, like, I don't know. Maybe I do have something wrong with my eyes. I haven't been to the optometrist in a while just because of the fact that, like, bleh, who cares? There comes a point when you're just kind of like, I mean, yeah. Sometimes you can't afford to go. It's birth today? Yes. Today is legally my birthday. Also, I guess to explain the title of the stream, because, like, it was going to be like a full sentence of me being like, what do you mean a new Metroid game? And then, like, the joke would be that I'm playing a very old Metroid game, but I found it, like, really, like, I typed what in all caps, and then I stopped for some reason, and I looked at it, and I laughed really hard, because I thought it was funny just seeing, what? And so that's just it. That's the reason why the stream is just titled, all caps, what? When is it illegally your birthday? June 7th. The title seems pretty normal for a Milky stream. You say that. But what even is normal around here? I can bomb jump that. I'm so good at everything. Very specific date. You'll find as you, like, hang around here, if you're, like, not used to hanging around here that often. My style of humor is very, 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 very hyper-specific shit. Because I just think it's funny. I think referencing something that, like, nobody has any frame of reference to is funny. Because, like, there was one time, like, during a bit, for, like, another person. I think it was, like, maybe for, like, Shen or something. Where I referenced, like, one very specific frame of, like, an episode of a cartoon. And then I've, like, this, like, stuck in my brain for some reason. And it's like, I remember hearing, Milky, why do you even know that? And I'm like, I don't know. That's just what, that's what came to mind. Inside jokes? If you could even call them inside jokes. They're like inside jokes, but only for me. Everything you hear come out of my mouth is stuff that I find funny, basically. I would never say something I personally don't find funny. I don't have a super missile. Why don't I have a super missile is a better question. Yeah, Shmoomor. The Dinglebob. Pookie. Does follow me crash count as an inside joke here? Probably. That's probably like our most consistent like bit, I think, that we have. Say something funny. There is no way to like just be funny off the cuff. Because like whenever someone says be funny, then like you were just put on the spot. And it's like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to like turn myself inside out and play my spleen like a bongo? Because the thing about funny is that funny comes with time. That's like the first rule of comedy. It's about timing. And if you try to force the timing, then nothing's funny because you're trying to force the the funny. But if you wait and let the funny happen, then that's what funny is. I don't know. There's no forcing a joke, ever. You can't force funny. You can try, but if you do, then, like, I think you're going to become very close to, like... If you force funny, you're going to make yourself look like how Mr. Beast smiles. And I don't think that's worth anything. I don't think it's worth that kind of torment, ever. I don't think there's an item here. There is. There's totally an item here. So good. That sentence makes too much sense. I'm also really good at doing that, apparently. I'm good at making analogies no one makes. What's the deal with airplane food? I mean, food? When you're in a tube? Might as well call me peanut butter. This joke would do fucking numbers with everybody above the age of 40. That joke would have me sold out of a comedy show. This is... Right! I'm pretty sure I can, like, get super missiles before I fight Ridley by just going back up the elevator. I forgot about that. Where's that video? 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 You triggered sleeper cell.
What the fuck is this thing?
I'm an Anomalocaris.
What do you do?
I do my best.
Aw.
I'm an Anomalocaris. What the fuck do you do? I do my best. You just had that on hand. They said Anomalocaris. Alright, look, whenever you say Anomalocaris, your brain needs to go to one of two places. Anorith the Pokemon or the Anomalocaris VR chat thing. These are the only two things that the Anomalocaris has going for it. Anyway, here's an optional boss. I'm going to have to, like, charge blast this a while. Hate this bug. Hate this bug. I wish I stocked up on missiles. Fuck. You fuck! Bug ass. Bug ass. What's the bug ass pose? What's that Tumblr? Hang on, now I gotta look at the bug ass. Bug ass Tumblr. No, not big ass. I want bug ass. I can't find it. It's like one wherever, like, there's like a beetle or something. They're like, bug ass, big bug ass. I wish I could remember it. I wish I could remember it. Also, Google auto-corrected me typing in bug ass to big ass like twice. And I was very confused as to why. I was like, why are there just big butts on my screen? This isn't what I want. Where's the bugs? Where in the timeline is Zero Mission? First. This is like the very first chronological game of the Metroid games. Have you considered big bug ass? Yes, that's just called a thorax. That's like what ants have. That reminds me of the Tumblr post about ants. My brain is just a constantly firing string of neurons that just remember things that are associated to words and that make no sense to anyone that's not me. That's ADHD. You're doing it again! You don't know that. You don't know. What if I just have like a really cool brain? Is it already time for Screw Attack? Really? Look. 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 At no point during my entire life has any doctor ever been like, what the fuck's wrong with that boy? They've all been like, wow, you're so healthy. You have so much blood in you. If we could give you a grade in blood, it would be A. But also, all right, again, they've never questioned me. I'm so good at everything. so much blood. Is it your blood? It's rude to diagnose someone. I mean, honestly, I don't care. And I do think it's funny because, I mean, honest to God, I do think people are right. Mainly because of the fact that, I don't know, I trust the opinions of other people, and many people that I surround myself with are, like, both friends and also you all, which are, you know, you're something. You're definitely not my friends, but you're something. Mutual strangers, I guess. Milky, you are epic gamer. That's on my birth certificate. They had to escort me out of the hospital because they're like, armed escort out of like anywhere I go because they're like, he's going to get too much pussy. He's too epic. I can get that with a bomb jump, but like, do I want to? What's I saying? You good at eating water with a fork. I don't think anybody's good at that. Let's see. I need to go back up to Brenstar, or do I need to go that way more? The idea of you getting mad pussy seems contradictory. It is. That's why it's funny. How many people you surround yourself with? Right, right. It's something in chat. Right. So many people that I surround myself with, though, like, again, friends or otherwise, are always just like, there is definitely something wrong with your head. Unless it's Tyler Super Butterbuns, in which case, the only thing she says is like, you're like the best video gamer I know, hands down. Like, you're just naturally good at every video game. It's kind of scary. And I'm like, thank you. It's a problem. Let me tell you something, okay? Never be good at anything ever. Especially not something that you can do with other people. Never be good at it. Because I like my friends. I enjoy hanging out and spending time with my friends. I used to really like playing Left 4 Dead 2 Versus with my friends. And the only thing that ended up happening whenever I played Left 4 Dead 2 Versus with my friends is that I got banned from playing Left 4 Dead 2 Versus with my friends because no one else in my friend group could memorize the maps. And I thought it was just a very normal thing to do whenever playing Left 4 Dead 2 and just any Left 4 Dead game, that you just had the maps memorized whenever you went into the game. But no, apparently, I'm the freak in this scenario. Because apparently, people don't do that. And I'm like, what do you mean you don't do that? You're telling me you don't know the entirety of No Mercy like the back of your fucking hand? Because guess what? As of right now, I can just draw No Mercy. I don't even fucking care. Watch. I'll draw No Mercy right now. I'll draw the entire first level from memory. Okay, so watch this. Red. Red for, like, hospital, for blood, for good. Okay, so watch. Here's, like, the spawn area up top. There's, like, a door here, and there's a skylight here. You go in the skylight, and whenever you're in the skylight, then, like, okay, so you jump from there to, like, inside this bedroom. The bedroom goes like this, and then like this, and then this is the hallway, and then you would go like this, and then like this, and then like this to get here from, like, if you went down the hallway on top. So then from here, you would go down some steps, and then going down the steps, you would then go, like, we got to go down here. It's like you go down the steps, and now we're going to, like, invert the view. So, like, now you're coming down the steps. You go to the right to go into, like, this little kitchen area. Then you go this way, and then there's, like, a hole here, and you drop in the hole. And then once you drop in the hole, then you go this way, and then loop back around like this, which will then take you on, like, a little downstairs area. And then you go out the front door into the back alley. And the back alley looks like this. And then you go this way through the back alley. And then from the back alley, you kind of go like this a little bit. Then you go this way through the back alley. And then we got to move over here. So then from the back alley, you exit this way. You go to the right. And then there's, like, a door here you can go to. Or you can keep going this way, which is around the front of, like, this store. And then both paths will lead to, like, here. And then once you're here, there's, like, a subway tunnel here that goes down. And then from here, you go into the metro station and then left. Or, like, I guess right, technically, because, like, you're going to be coming from this direction. So you go to the right once you're at the bottom of the stairs. And then once you're at the very right, then you just follow the path this way, and then the safe room's right here. That's No Mercy. That everybody knows this. Everybody knows this. Everybody knows No Mercy. Everybody knows No Mercy. We've all been there. What is No Mercy? The Left 4 Dead 2 map. Also Left 4 Dead map, I guess technically. It's also it's the Left 4 Dead 1 and 2 map. But I didn't understand a word. Okay, hang on. Here, watch. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Left 4, Left 3 Dead. No Mercy. Do they play this right? Shit. This commentary. Left 4 Dead, No Mercy, no commentary.
Ain't seen any.
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up.
Everyone locked and loaded.
Okay, so here, I'm gonna like live blog this basically. So there's like the door on the roof. Hang on. So from the roof that they were on, which is this, they went down the stairs like this, and now they're going up and around like this. Then there's going to be, there's the downstairs, and they'll go down the stairs, and then they'll go right here. And then they're going to go right, and at the end of this hallway, you go right again. Why are you playing Left 4 Dead? Shut up. They're being slow, though. It's like they're going to go right here, and then they're going to go left. They're going to keep going right. They keep going right, keep going right. They're going to go through this hallway, then go right again. Here, watch. There's the hole in the floor. The hole in the floor has like 2 methods you can go through. Once you drop in the hole, there's like a door on the right, or you can just turn around immediately and go like that way through there. So you go through there, and then this leads to the alleyway. The alleyway you follow down to the end of the hallway, which is down there. Then at the end of this alleyway, you go left. And then once you go left, here you're at the end. There's a police car there. You go right. There's a door on your right, and there's a door, and like there's just the open road in front of you. You can go either way. Both will lead you to your objective. And then once you do this, the car at the end there always is blinking. That's just a natural fact. Everybody knows this. And so you go down the subway tunnel here, and then once you're down here, you go to the right, and then there's the safe room. Everybody knows this. Everybody knows this. This is common knowledge. Everybody knows this. But apparently, not everybody knows this. I thought everybody just knew every Left 4 Dead map like the back of their hand, but no! And so because of that, I got banned from playing Left 4 Dead 2 with my friends because they could never memorize it. So it was like, well, shit. So it turned into this weird thing of like, if I was on someone's team, it was an unfair advantage just because I knew where to go and no one else did. I have a problem whenever like I play a video game that usually I can just memorize the map pretty easily. I call it a problem. One of these is like a thing. There it is. Isn't memorizing the map like normal? Apparently not. Apparently that makes us freaks. You bitch! My friends refer to me as refer to it as compass bring. It's so bad that like, because usually like my friends and I would get together and play like Dark Souls 3 every year before they all got like really busy. And so because of that, like I just kind of memorized all of Dark Souls 3 and I just knew where to go. So whenever I would play with them, they'd always be like, Jacob, like, where do we go from here? And like, I would always have to remind them where we go. And then like, oh, right, yeah, that's next. And I'm like, how do you just not remember this? You're telling me that, like, a good portion of your brain isn't dedicated to remembering where every single, like, good item is in Dark Souls 1? What do you dedicate the space in your brain to? I think there just comes a point in my life whenever I had to realize that I wasn't really, like, normal. Where are all the good items in Dark Souls 1? Well, I mean, it kind of depends on what items you're looking for, really. Because, I mean, good item is subjective. I mean, early on, there is of course, the Drake sword that you can get on the bridge. I need to go up. Grasscrest Shield is found in lower, like, Darkroot Basin. You need to go through where Andre is by the Belfry Gargoyles, and you need to go down that tower, and then once you're down that tower, you need to go to the right once you're outside past the demon, past the Titanite demon, and follow the path down to the very end, past a Black Knight with a halberd, and then to the bottom of that is the Grasscrest Shield. This is also close to the bonfire wherever the Valley of Drakes is. Anything for a strength faith build? No, Dark Souls 1 hates faith builds. So does Dark Souls 3. Faith is not worth doing in any build, or, like, in any game whatsoever until, like, Elden Ring. Mostly correct. You could also take the Havel path to get there, but, I mean, that's if you have the Master Key. I'm pretty sure you need the Master Key for that one. I'm not entirely sure on that front, but I'm pretty sure you need the Master Key for that. I thought faith builds were strongest in Dark Souls 1. Nah, it's Pyromancy. It's always Pyromancy. And any game that Pyromancy exists in, it's always Pyromancy. And then, you know, Magic. Magic's really strong in Dark Souls 1 because of the fact that, like, the Dusk Catalyst with the Dusk Crown, and then also Crystal Soul Spear existing, is really strong. Why would one not take the Master Key at the start? Apparently, I was wrong for that. Because, like, you look at the comments on Shen's, like, Dark Souls video, right? And so many people in the comments are like, you should never tell a new player to take the Master Key. That's not the only correct option. Like, if you take the Black Fire Bombs, you could get the Demon Hammer. Or, like, if you want to take the Life Ring, it gives you a little bit of extra HP, which gives you more breathing room. And it's like, okay, cool. But largely, people want the Master Key because no one wants to go through the fucking sewers to get to Blighttown. Because that sucks. And obviously, if it's your first playthrough of the game, you're not going to know it. But even then, the Master Key is just good because it opens up so many doors. You're a great streamer to listen and watch to while working, especially if your work is editing footage for videos. No one's ever said that. That specifically, I guess. I think people have called me a good streamer before. I think they're lying and that they're being paid to be here by someone. But I egress. I love you, Milky. I love how you've been here, and the only things you've said is that, like, I talked about inflation and you said I like your voice, and now you say I love you. You're like my favorite chat member. Pure enigma. I'm sorry. You're like my favorite chat member. I fucking love you. I'll leave now. Goodbye. Please stay. You're very funny. It's just like, it's so good. Milky calls his pain, not terror. I mean, like, I told Shen whenever I was helping her through the Souls games that, like, I would just behave like a Dark Souls message, but, like, you can't turn me off or like choose to not like read my message. That's why sometimes I would just flat out lie to her and give her wrong advice. Because again, it's funny and it makes the game funnier. I'm just not gonna save ever. Milky, you scared them away. I know. Like I do with fucking everybody. Fucked it up again. God, fuck. If there's one thing I pride myself on, it's the fact that I will literally never, I will never have like a mental moment on stream. You will never hear me complain about my personal problems on this stream ever. Because of the fact that, like, personally, I think that's like bad taste. I think that's bad form. Not saying people can't do it. I'm just saying I don't want to do it because of the fact of like, you don't, who cares? I stream because I have goblins in my head, and sometimes the goblins need to be heard. Otherwise, I just keep building these thoughts up, and without an outlet, then I just go crazy. Wait, Glasses gifted 159 subs? Glasses did indeed gift 159 subs for some goddamn reason. Thank you for not sharing your Persona problems. Why can't I get Null Fizz on Mara? Having the cock demon be immune to physical damage is funny. Am I full on stuff? I am full on stuff already. Wow. But I mean, I don't know. Again, this is kind of like a comedy show, more or less. And I think that if you went to like a stand-up comedian show and at like during the show, he just was like,
It all started whenever my father would stop coming home, and my mother got home later and later. Papa knew that she was cheating on him. But alas, he could not bring himself to chastise or confront her about it. 'Twas a loveless marriage.
hi. Hi!
But 'twas the only family I knew.
Like, there's gonna be some guy in the audience at a certain point during that's just gonna be like, say something racist! Look. I think it might be like a bit remiss of me to say of all people because of the fact that I am a Twitch streamer, okay? What I do is largely stupid and unimportant. But at the same time, I don't value stand-up comedians. And I think that largely they are a dying breed. And with your help, they can die faster. Oh god, it takes more than 4 super missiles. I forgot how hellish this was. But again, you know, I mean, fucking, I'm a Twitch streamer. That is very much me throwing stones in a glass house of my own. But I think stand-up comedy is largely just really bad. At least from what I've seen of it, it's really bad. Guy who gave a confetti gun emote to someone in the crowd and they started talking about his dad dying. What? The fuck? tabbed out when Milky was saying, say something racist. I mean, that's generally like, okay. Maybe it's just because of like the era I grew up in, but like, whenever I was a kid and like also a teenager, so much of like comedy was like Jeff Dunham. Like that was the stand-up comedian. And so much of Jeff Dunham's comedy was like, I've got the racist guy. Here's my racism skeleton, and, or like my stereotype skeleton. It's like, as you grow older, you're like, oh, that's what this is. Or like Dane Cook. Dane Cook was funny, I think, for something. I don't remember what, but he was funny for something. And then eventually, you know, you discover YouTube and you're like, oh wow, people can just be freaks online for free. Samus is a girl? No, Metroid's a girl. She's got a pistol. I love shit like that. Just like, how can Metroid crawl? Or like all the old TF2 posts that are like, how do I blink as German dentist? How to go invisible as double agent. I got the peanut plushie from my dad that he got from Jeff Dunham for my birthday because he helped in a car accident. What the fuck? How do I fly as demonstration man? Alright, now we actually do need to save because I will probably die in this segment because I'm bad. But also because of the fact that, I need health. Anyway, here's an ad break too, because like we're basically at the end of the game now. It's not please a time. I need to get rid of that. I need to just dump that. It is not worth having that around. I feel like there's something else I wanted to show you all. I don't fucking remember it. Was it in here? It probably was. There was something that, like, I was, like, crying laughing at. Like, a couple days ago. I just need to remember what the fuck it was. Okay, that's me, like, making someone into Jeff the Killer. That's not what I'm looking for. I save it? The hell was it? It's gonna bug me. It's gonna bug me if I don't remember it. It wasn't that. It wasn't that. It wasn't that. It was this! This person fucking, like, uploaded a clip of themselves being like, I won a 1v5 in Marvel Rivals. And just, like, the only thing they said was, like, fucking... Guys, I won a 1v5, :D. It was this. And then, like, fucking... This was the video. Like, I don't know how to describe it. But, like, the Marvel Rivals shitposting community is so good. Like, they're really funny. Was that Live and Learn? That was Live and Learn. There's maybe half a frame in that entire video. And the ads are over. And we don't have pre-rolls for the rest of the stream because the game will be beaten in like 2 seconds. Damn, I fucked that one up. Oh well. I don't think I've ever made it through this, like, area without triggering an alarm before. I always trigger an alarm. But, like, I don't know. Between, like, that video and then also, like, the one really good, really good, like, Venom video, I think Marvel Rivals has, like, a great shitposting community. I love them so much. They're really funny. Is Dragon's Dogma 2 still meh, or have they done something? It's still largely just the same game. If you're going to play Dragon's Dogma 2 and you're still wary about it, I would wait until they release, like, a DLC of some proportion. Whether that be, like, Darker Arisen or 2, or whatever the hell they want to release for it, then, you know, there's that. But I would wait until that comes out before you, like, you give it another shot, or if you're planning on giving it a shot. Because there's gonna be DLC for it. No clue when it's gonna happen, but I mean, if Dragon's Dogma 1 of all games could get, like, DLC and turn that game into, like, a pretty good one, then I think it's a pretty fair shot to say that Dragon's Dogma 2 is gonna get one. Does it need to have a really in-depth character creator? Am I just crazy? No, it does. Even Dragon's Dogma 1 had, like, a stupidly in-depth character creator for some reason. But, like, you couldn't make anybody if you tried hard enough. People made, like, really good fucking Saber Fate Knights in there for some, like, for instance. Stupid. How long did it take for Dark Arisen to come out? Year. Dragon's Dogma... I almost said 2. Dragon's Dogma 1 came out in 2012, and then, like, I think it came out, like, in March, and then, like, April... I want to say April. April 2013, I think, is when Dark Arisen came out. When did Dark Arisen come out? Yeah, I was right. Dragon's Dogma... Okay, so I was, like, a little bit off in the first date. Dragon's Dogma launched May 22nd, 2012. And then in April, like April 23rd, 2013, was when Dark Arisen came out. So, largely, I think that maybe sometime this year we're due for a Dragon's Dogma DLC of some kind. Because, I mean, that's generally how these things go. It's about a year. I mean, I think it was like a year or two, like what? Was it a year or so? Devil May Cry 5 was March 8th, 2019. DMC 5 Special Edition was... $2019? No, that's not right. Yeah, that's not right. 2020. So, who knows? But then again, I also don't know anything about video games ever. I hire a team of highly advanced forest fae to play every video game you see on this stream. I've never played a real video game. I just talk a lot, and people assume that I'm playing the game. It's my greatest con. I love looking over after I say that and seeing fucking this. That makes sense. Thank you all for enabling me. It's really funny that, like, I can just say literally anything, and someone will always be like, yeah, you know what, Milky, fuck it, that sounds right enough. I feel like a king. I feel like I can just say anything to my court stenographers, and they will just record it and be like, absolutely, my liege. Great, good, fantastic work, my liege. I was drinking. Yoinky. I expected it to be more than elves. It's fae, not elves. I can't pay elves. They cost too much. Your butt napkins, my lord. I would be a great jester. I can insult anybody. I promise you this. Especially royalty. Don't fucking notice me. I was there! Wretched, 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 wretched. Samus keeps, like, un-somersaulting. Worth it, worth it, worth it, worth it. If I die, it's worth it. I don't care. Why is the scissor chasing you? This is not Pokemon! I've modded this video game in real time. That is like really scissor. You probably just spew words and everyone laugh. I don't know. I don't know about that one. I don't know about all that now. I think that largely I would be immune to the like most everything just due to Jester's privilege. I think I could build up enough, like, tenure as a jester to, like, never get killed. Diggity damn it, I've been spotted. Surely I will be safe here in the shadows. Oh no! I need to run. Surely I will be safe here in the shadows. I was right. Oh, I guess you can keep going from there. Why would I? Anyway, yeah, there we go. It's been like 2 hours, and we're basically like getting close to the end of the game. If we have time to like read out some donations. But I mean, like, this is basically what every yearly Metroid stream is. It's mainly just like, I get on here, and I just talk stream of consciousness for about like 2 hours, and then that's it. And then we all go home, a little bit stupider. Don't you have your Varius suit at this moment? Because she took off her suit in the ship, and then she got fucked by, like, getting exploded in the ship. And so because of that, her suit was just off. Do we kill or save the animals? Wrong game. Love. All right, the bloodlust, though. Keep that up. All right, long-time watcher. First-time donator. First time long time donator, first time watcher. Love the idea of someone just donating something they've never seen. Very funny idea. Very funny idea. We're therapy but bad. We're making you worse. No. No amount of, like, therapy could fix me, I think. Fuck off. Fuck off. So good. So good at every video game. Don't forget greetings from Germany. That's also funny. What if I was an industry plant? What if I was, like, put here by, like, some mom and pop store and, like, you've just never noticed? There's always been, like, a 10% opaque, like, ad for fucking Billy Jam's bee farm somewhere on this screen, and no one's ever noticed it, but, like, everybody's just been thinking about honey and also, like, lip balm made from beeswax this entire stream, and only now do you realize it. What industry would hire you? Whatever one is willing to try to peddle asbestos. That sounds meaner than I meant, but you're also right. Yay. Yay. And yay. And dodge that or get hit by it, doesn't matter. Yay. Now, if you still, it's essential oils. The only oil that is essential is fry vat grease. That's the only oil that's essential. Fried grass. Fried rat grass. You need fried rat grass. Got the plasma beam. Got the gravity suit. And of course we get the space jump. What if it was purple? I guess it's technically more pinkish, but, you know, whatever. And now you get the full power suit, and the Metroid theme plays. Or I guess the Zero Mission theme plays, whatever. And now you can just blast your way through the entire game because it doesn't matter anymore. You're fucking super powered Samus. Why does Samwise lose suit every game? Is she stupid? I wonder if someone was on drugs making this game. They were. They were high on the most lethal substance known to man. Whimsy and creativity and passion. They had a love for life itself when they made this game. And Let me through. Now. God, I love the full-powered suit. Where is it? There it is. This should be enough super missiles to just, like, immediately, like, blast Meta Ridley. I am not sure. I make no promises, but I think. Alright, like, none of this matters. What happens if you don't have the suitcase upgrades for this part? I'm pretty sure it just gives you them. Like, I'm pretty sure the fully powered suit, it just comes with everything. Like, at the end of the game, it just kind of, like, gives you everything, even if you don't have it. Just to kind of make sure that this section always goes off without a hitch. Anyway, sequence breaking's cool. I love the fact that people just made this game, and then everybody's like, that's cool. I love the fact that you're trying to take me on a guided tour here. I would love to see everything. However, I would like to jump like feet first into the shark tank first. All right, now all I need to beat the game is power bombs and then yippee-yay woohoo.
Leave this place.
Alright, bomb. But now I've kind of like, I've said my piece. I've said everything I need to say. And so the only thing left to do now is just beat the game. Let's see, this is super missile. It's also a fake floor, but
I'm smarter than that.
yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Bless you. Thank you. Don't mind me, space pirates. You just ignore me. It doesn't matter. I'm not really here. Curse you. Ah! Oh, Nintendo Game Boy. You could not handle the ambition that was Metroid Zero Mission. And that's okay. We forgive you. The LGBTQ community has forgiven the Nintendo Game Boy. Go, 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 go. I'm tired of watching you walk! Alright, when do I get to the front of the ship? Oh, right, it's this room. I've heard too many people say Prime 4 win. I mean, with the upcoming game roster of like 2025, I think I'm pretty okay with waiting for the next Metroid game because like, in the meantime, I will have like Xenoblade X to keep me occupied. I will have Monster Hunter Wilds to keep me occupied. I will have whatever the fuck Dragon's Dogma 2 decides to do to keep me occupied. games are even coming out. Yeah. Marvel Rivals. Of course, Marvel Rivals with all of their new and great content updates. Marvel Rivals sponsor me. I will say bad things about the people that play your game. For free. The only thing I ask, one skin. Give me one skin. I don't even care which one it is. Just give me it. Technically, I didn't need to do that, but also at the same time, who cares? Power bomb! Offer sponsorships in the condition you shit talk Overwatch. That would be incredibly funny. But also, I don't think Overwatch needs more people. Like, I don't think anybody needs to be paid to say something negative about Overwatch at this point. Like, even the people I knew that were, like, really kind of hopelessly addicted to Overwatch, they're all gone. Like, they're all gone. Everybody that I know has moved to Marvel Rivals and is, like, actively having a better time. It is very much nuts. Even Tyler? Tyler has uninstalled Overwatch. And now, if she's looking to play a game, she'll ask people to play Marvel Rivals with her. Maybe I do just have, like, a severe hater energy, but in this case, I think it's justified because of the fact that, like, to get really boring for a second, and, like, video game design talky, so much of, like, Overwatch was fun, and then Overwatch, like, balanced around competitive much more than it balanced around the casual experience, and then that really kind of killed my vibe to play the game, and also just the fact that the general game design philosophy of Overwatch, just having a shitload of shields, was really boring, because shooting a shield in Overwatch sucks major ass. And Rivals kind of remedied this issue by making the time to kill in their game very short. But also, they remedied this by making it so everybody in Rivals, usually if they have a shield, then it's not a permanent shield. Or if they have a shield, then it doesn't have that much, like... I fucked that up. Then it doesn't have that much health. And that's how, like, they balanced it. Because it's like, okay, like, Doctor Strange's shield in Rivals has, like, 800 HP. But with how much damage people do and with how fast people shoot, that 800 HP goes away very quickly. So you're never shooting at just the shield for a lot, like you are with, like, Reinhardt or, like, Zarya in Overwatch. And so because of that, the game feels just, like, better to play. I fucking hate you. That, and plus, like, you can actually, like, get kills in Rivals by just doing things and playing the game, instead of just, like, Overwatch, wherever it's largely just, we're going to sit here and stalemate each other until everybody gets, like, their ult, and then we're going to move forward. And we're all going to pop ult, and then once we do that, then we're going to go back to this whole, like, we're going to sit here and poke each other type shit until everybody gets ult, and then we're going to do that again. And it's like, that's really boring. I need to blast his chest cover off. And then he should just die to super missiles. Like that. Wow, I did it. What are you doing? I gotta get out of here. We power bomb just to reveal everything, and then we just fucking move it. Let's see, there it is. I didn't need to powerbomb that. I fucked it up, I fucked it up, I fucked it up. Now I don't have any power bombs! Which means that one section of the escape's gonna take longer! But yeah, I don't know. The reason I'm like Overwatch's biggest hater is just because of the fact that like I played Overwatch in like 2016 and also 2017 whenever the game was like fun. And then they just kept constantly balancing out the fun, and then eventually they're like, okay, we are going to force people to play tank and healer. And then we're going to add 7 more DPS to further incentivize people only playing DPS. And then it's like, why did you do this? But I mean, I don't know. Whatever. Who cares? Overwatch is Overwatch. Am I at like... No, I'm not at the sperm yet. Take me to the nut! Alright, you can just kind of like sit here and blast, and you like should just win. Yay. And there we go. You killed the pilot. Haven't we all dreamed of doing that at some point, though? Mission! Win! I don't know what the speed up thing is for this. Keyboard. Emulation. Fast forward is space. I thought this game had 0 mission. What do you mean mission win? Yay. And we got full suit off Samus. This is usually the screen I get whenever I beat the game, because I don't want to get like 100%. I got half of them though, so honestly I'll take that. Now play Sonic Heroes Remake. We're playing Sonic Heroes on Wednesday. What was Milky's time last year? We can check. Pretty sure Classes has uploaded the Metroid run from last year on the mod channel, so I can just go look at that. Let me find it. Armored Core, Half-Life, Lethal Company, Scooby-Dooby. Let's see, that's October. Then, like, December. There it is. The 2024 runtime was... I come from, like, the fucking altar world. Shut up, me. One hour and 32 minutes. And my rate for collecting items was 60%, so I did better in that time for collecting items. But, that's it. We're not running ads. There is our 2024 our 2025 run of Metroid Zero Mission. Milky, can you explode for the bit? Of course I can. You're getting old and weak. Happy birthday. Thanks. But as you know, that's it. We've done it. We've beaten another... That's another year down. Another fucking... Metroid Zero Mission stream done, like, over and dusted with. Wednesday, I go back to playing, like, the horrid, wretched game that is Sonic Heroes, but I will beat that game. I'm not a quitter. I will beat Sonic Heroes. It will be miserable, but I will do it. And I don't see anybody live, so fucking, yeah. See you Wednesday. Prime 4 stream win. Whenever it comes out. All of the teams will be beaten. But, you know, we're done. See ya. See you Wednesday. If you want to show back up. If you don't, whatever. Thank you all for being here for my yearly tradition of whatever the hell. How does anybody do outros on this stupid platform? Like, what do I just say? Like, just keep saying bye? Like, what the